Is understanding electric Davit system wiring difficult? Imagine trying to lift a heavy dinghy or lifeboat with just a push of a button. That's what an electric Davit system does for boat owners. But when it comes to wiring these systems, many wonder if it's a complicated task. The truth is, wiring an electric Davit system involves some basic electrical knowledge, but it's not impossible for someone willing to learn. First, let's look at what makes up these systems. They usually have an electric motor that powers the lifting and lowering. These motors can be either single-phase or three-phase. Single-phase motors are common on smaller boats, while larger vessels might use three-phase motors, which need more complex wiring. Understanding which motor your boat needs is the first step. Next, you have to consider circuit protection. Circuit breakers or fuses are essential to prevent overloads or short circuits. They act like safety guards, stopping the flow of electricity if something goes wrong. Properly sizing these breakers is important. For example, a motor with a 1,000-watt power rating might need a 50-amp circuit breaker. Using the wrong size can cause system failure or damage. Control systems are also part of the wiring. These include push-button stations or switches that let you operate the Davit from the deck. Wiring these controls correctly ensures smooth operation. Most systems come with wiring diagrams, which are visual guides showing how to connect each component. Following these diagrams carefully makes installation easier. When wiring an electric Davit system, safety is key. Marine environments are harsh, so wires need to be well insulated and secured to prevent water damage or mechanical stress. Using marine-grade wiring and waterproof connectors is a good idea. Also, matching the voltage and phase of your boat's electrical system with the motor's requirements is vital. For example, if your boat runs on a 12-volt system, the motor must be compatible or you risk malfunction. Troubleshooting is part of the process. If the system doesn't work properly, checking the wiring connections against the diagram is a good first step. Loose or damaged wires can cause issues. Using a multimeter helps verify voltage and continuity. In practical terms, understanding the wiring is about knowing what each component does and how they connect. It's not overly difficult if you take your time, follow diagrams, and respect safety guidelines. Many boat owners install or repair their electric Davit systems with some basic tools and patience. So, while wiring an electric Davit system might seem intimidating at first, it's manageable with the right information. Proper planning, following wiring diagrams, and ensuring safety measures are in place make the process straightforward. If you're comfortable with basic electrical work, you can handle the wiring, but don't hesitate to consult a professional if you're unsure. That way, you'll ensure your system works safely and reliably for years to come.